going to the fuel station, I'm like fully aware there's loads of people staring at me. It's like kind of like, oh, why are they all staring? And then it kind of dawned on me, I've still got my kitty cat ears on my helmet. And oh dear, no wonder everybody's staring. They're probably looking that lunatic. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's Doug fueled up. Let's get to Hitchcock's. So here we are at Hitchcock's classic motorcycle spares, Hitchcock's Motorcycles, whatever you want to call them, and I've just been informed that they've got the brand new gun out on the wall, and I'm the second person apparently to have my picture taken with it, but yeah, check that out. Royal Enfield, made like a gun, absolutely brilliant. So right, I'm going to take you straight into the shop. It's like a really nice surprise to come here. There's a real lovely collection of old bikes in the showroom and various spares on show, and really everything you could ever want for your Enfield. So yeah, check this out. So, I have been lucky enough to come backstage at Hitchcock's, and I'm guessing not everybody gets to see this. No, that's a big fat no. And unveiled in this incredible, lovely little room is a 1904 Royal Enfield. All I can do is just show you it, it's unbelievable. So again, I've been lucky enough to be bought in the warehouse. It's just like this endless cavern of incredible bits and bikes and development areas, and oh my goodness, I had no idea that there was so much to this place. It's amazing. It's unbelievable.
A lot of stuff in it.
It's just nuts.
Packing area, so whenever you put an order in.
Yeah, hey, packing fairies. Oh, amazing.
So yeah, that's a whistle stop.
Yeah. Goodness.
Feel for the place.
Amazing. Thank you so much. That's so cool. Here is Chopfather. There he is. So yeah, it's okay to sort of park on this side of the river, but never park on the tree side because chances are you'll get done. So it's ears, yeah. That's it, we just had a nice chippy tea and an ice cream to top it off, and a couple of hours of chilling out on waterside. And it's about 7 o'clock and we're all going to go home, so goodbye Chop Father. Take care. Bye bye. So yeah, I had every intention of servicing Doug this afternoon, but now I opted for chips and an evening on waterside instead. It's all good, we can do Doug tomorrow. I keep on having this issue with him. I don't know what that's all about, but we seem to have a few issues with ignition. I've bought some new relays from Hitchcock's today, so I'm hoping it might cure that, but that was particularly bad this time. Right, let's go while the going's good. Hi. So I've just got back, and I figured that it's probably better off to drain the oil out of Doug while it's still nice and hot. So that's what I'm just going to do. So I've just got, the bird food buckets that all the big fat balls come in the UK. It makes a perfect oil catcher, so I've just modified it to fit underneath Doug. It'll hopefully catch the oil. She'll let it drain overnight, and then carry on and do the oil change tomorrow. Good morning. So it's the morning after the night before, and I've had a quick half an hour in the garage. Doug is looking a little more naked than he did last night. He's got no clothes on. So the weather is rubbish. It's the last couple of days I've got off work, so I thought it was the ideal opportunity to do some maintenance on Doug. I've literally used and abused him all summer, done nothing to him, so we're going to do some bits on him today. I'm not going to go fully in depth with setting the valve tappets, whatever you want to call them, because there's tons of that on YouTube already. But yeah, I'll just do little bits throughout the day, and let you know how I'm getting on. And you lot kind of give me somebody to talk to when I'm down in the garage on my own trying to figure stuff out. So I shall show you what I got yesterday. So we got the oil, 2 litres of new oil filter, and if you buy from Hitchcock's, it comes like with the whole kit. You've got like the new gasket, and then the gasket and crush washers for the sump plug cover. I treated myself to the valve adjustment tool, which I think is going to come in super useful today. And then the relays that I spoke about, just an upgraded version of the relays, and hopefully that'll sort out that weird little starting problem I've got. So here's Doug in all his naked glory. As you can see, we've still got remnants of the ABR festival dust lurking under the seat. This is where the relays are that I'm going to replace today. Yeah, we are just going to give him a real good clean and get him back into some sort of fit state. So he's definitely due a new oil filter for sure. So here we go. We've got the new one to go in. Luckily, you can still get to it with your if you've got givey bars on. Just scourges in there. I've set my torque wrench to 6 Newton meters, which is what the setting is for the oil filter cover. So I'm just going to torque those up now. So that's it. I've just took the strainer out of the engine and give that a nice clean. I've used the Holt's engine and parts degreaser. It's just like really nice stuff to use. New gasket fitted, new crush washer, so that's all ready to go on now, and I'm just going to look at the torque settings and pop that all back on. Nice performance oil anyway, any of the best for Doug, so let's put the first litre in. So I'll go for 1.5 litres initially, and then I can always do a top up some, so you can add a little bit extra, but let's just leave that. There we go, pretty much bang on. So next little job is getting these relays out and changing them for the upgraded ones. Oof. They put plenty of grease in them, goodness me. So there we go, there's the housing where your relays sit. So I'll just go and get the new ones and get those fitted. So just looking at the invoice, a pack of 5 of these, so you get one extra just to keep in stock, was £35 now. It seems like a lot of money, but for peace of mind, knowing that you're not going to get stuck anywhere, having put these nice new relays in is just worth every penny. So I'm going to try and pull that up a little bit, make life a bit easier. Yeah, right, okay. I see, right. Well, this is a finger dislocating job. So I just managed to ease this up off its little holder and then get my fingers in underneath just to give you a bit of resistance to push these in properly, because they are quite a tight fit. There we go, that's those in. And what I shall do with the, I've got the spare there. I just keep it on board as a spare. So if ever I'm out and I have a failure, at least I've got a spare just to keep on board and hopefully get me out of trouble one day. Hopefully not, but we'll see. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. I'm probably sure you guys will tell me in the comments, but yeah, I hate these like rubbery things that slither around. There we go. Back down in its little housing. There we go. So all I'm going to do with these old ones is bin them, because I hear that people have no end of trouble with them. So as you can hear me over the torrential rain that's going on out there, I've just measured the tappet clearance, and at the moment it's reading about 0.06 mil. So on the inlet that is certainly a little bit too tight. It wants to be a minimum of 0.8. So I'm just going to slack that off now and readjust it to its happy setting. So it turns out the tappets were pretty tight, well, the valve clearances, whatever you want to call them. So I've set them at the higher end of the tolerance. So yeah, I've set them both at the, I hope I'm not talking rubbish, but anyway, I've set them so there's just that nice bit of drag under each of the tappets with the feeler gauges, and I'm hoping I've done it, and I've torqued it up to, I think it was like 13 Newton meters, just to lock them off, and then I've returned the engine by hand, remeasured, and they're still exactly the same, so nothing shifted. So I'm hoping if we put all this back together, we're going to have a very happy Doug. So let's see how it goes. One thing I'm going to say that I see a lot of on YouTube is when people are talking stuff up, they let it click and then they click it again and then they click again. Each time you're doing that, you're just taking off the original measurement. So literally, if you're talking stuff up, just let that torque wrench do its job. And there we go, click. There's no need to keep on clicking it to check. It's just a one click wonder, if that's what you want to call it. So I know now that is torqued up to what it should be. Just when you can feel it coming round, getting it to its final tight point, nice and slowly, and just slowly bring it round. There we go. There we go. So that's it. Doug is pretty much back together, just the fuel tank to go back on. While everything's been off, I've given him a nice dose of ACF 50. Judging by the weather outside, the weather is on the change, and this stuff has protected him since I had him. You know, it was the first thing I covered him in, and so far so good. Everything just has stayed as new, really. It's pretty impressive stuff, so I totally recommend this. So yeah, he's looking much cleaner. Just the fuel tank to go back on, and then we're going to have a little fire up and make sure everything is okay. Hopefully it is, because I don't want to get it all apart again. If we do, we do, but fingers crossed. So I'm going to have a go at setting the service light. So if I switch the ignition on, you see my little spanner is flashing away there. So apparently, if you ignition off, press and hold the select button, and ignition on, and then continue to hold the button down for 5 to 10 seconds, it should reset. So let's see. There we go, it's gone. Look at that. Amazing. So that's it. Doug is serviced. So hopefully we've got another 3,000 miles in him now until the next one. It's been really good to do. I've just super took my time with it, and I think that is key. Just be patient, take your time with setting those valves, and it pays off in the end. You know, it started first time. Sounds lovely. I can't wait to get him out for a ride now with his fresh oil and the new relays and this, that, and the other. So also, what helped massively today was Hitchcock's little tool for setting the valves. It just made life so much easier, and you just get into the final setting and then talk them up to finish. But that just made life really easy. The perfect investment if you want the easy life. So uh, yeah, be sure to visit, Hitchcock's website. I paid for these. I'm not affiliated to them or anything like that. I'm just saying how good it is. So yeah, be sure to check them out. And like I say, yesterday they were kind enough to take me around the shop and all that. So yeah, so there you go. So anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And until then, I will see you in the next one.